need to defeat this motherfucker.
Really? Spell!
Are we pretending?
December's loading.
We could
December's
also
loading her.
turn around. We could also turn around and pretend we're with this guy. Like pretend we're still under the spell, under the charm.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could be like, yeah, guys, don't touch the fire, people. And I turn around and I start yelling that, and I walk towards the other people, and I'm like, don't touch the fire, people.
Okay, December follows her lead and turns around, but kind of falls to the back of the group, kind of flanking Salad Bar.
Salavar. Come on, guys. Why are you screwing with me, huh?
It is our goal, our duty.
Wait till we get some Cthulhu and power armor.
So, Lily, think of an idea, Mary, while I do this.
But December keeps nudging Lily like, spells, Lily, spells.
What spells? I mean, Neal, if I cast Dispel Magic, it won't, like, dispel the guy from casting forever, right? It just dispels the people around it?
But it would dispel the charm.
It would dispel the charm on the people on it.
Okay, then I'll cast Dispel Magic.
Right now? Okay, well, hold on. Let me... Just one sec.
Also, December's loading her crossbow. Yes.
Towards the people extinguishing the fire, right?
Just like in general, arming herself. Not toward anyone.
Okay. So you guys turn and start walking towards them. Is it all four of you or just three of you? Tyrant, I didn't hear you chime in.
So I come out of the house, I see them, they say to run with me, so I'm with them, yeah. Okay.
So you guys are all walking walking towards the people, the group of 6 with pickaxes.
No, I'm like at the exact opposite. I'm like going the same way as the people, the group of 6, and I'm like pretending to be a group of 6, you know?
Okay, so you're walking with them. So you've turned away, again, you're back to them. You're like, yeah, let's walk this way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fire! Woo.
You guys are awesome!
Okay. Lily, to cast Dispel Magic on them, you actually need to turn around. You can't just cast it behind you.
I'm like, fire!
Alright, so
like, guys, we actually need to help out this village. Why don't we just get away from the group, go towards the caverns now that we know that the crazy person isn't there anymore? Fire! Fire!
Well, did you say that, Alan?
Yeah, I say that to you guys. Like, semi-quiet.
Okay, we're kind of fucked right now. How do you want to... Like, we can't just... Yeah, fire! And then...
Yeah, we can't look at it. If I want to cast a spell, it's just going to free the people, but that doesn't really help us that much.
Yes, it does. If the people aren't with him, then we have a whole army of people to help us kill the Naga.
Yeah, but what if they straight up look at him again? We need to do something to the Naga, not to the guys.
Alright. Neal, do I need to turn around to cast glitter power?
Glitter dust?
Yeah.
Then you know all of these people with the Naga are going to attack us.
You need to face the direction of the spell you're casting.
But they're all going to... 10 minutes.
So you need to take the spell off them, and then...
And then they're going to be blinded too.
Yes, that's fine, as long as they're not trying to kill us.
Well, we could just run away with some fog.
So you guys are walking down the street towards the mountain, yelling, "Fire! Let it burn! Fire! Fire!"
Yeah.
You come across a group of 2 people with buckets that are like, "What do you mean, let it burn? It's going to burn my house. That's my house right there." And they point to the house across the street.
Fungus.
What do you mean, fungus? What the fuck? And they keep throwing water on the buildings.
Is killing people. Quick, run away. Run away.
Okay, December roughly grabs everyone and is like, guys, either we unenchant these people and we fight the Naga, or right now we need to go toward the mountain while everyone's distracted and we need to find what we can treasure-wise. Now.
Okay. I don't care. Pick one, December.
I would say, Lily, if it's okay with you, let's try to unenchant these people so they don't hurt us and then try to kill the Naga. Then we'll be heroes and they'll give us whatever treasure they have.
All right.
My ears flicker.
I turn around. I'm going to cast Dispel Magic.
I like to think the flickering ears doesn't mean anything. You're just letting us know when they happen to, kind of like before. Like they just flicker sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
So you turn around, look at the people, and you cast Dispel Magic at them.
Yeah.
No, first I need you to roll a 1d100, and you want to roll above a 20. Do not roll 20 or lower.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Did it.
Yeah, you can cast Dispel Magic at these people, no problem. Give me a normal d20. Do you want to, let's just do it as a group.
Yeah.
Just do 1d20.
Go, Lily.
All right, 9. They continue chanting, "Let it burn!"
Burn!
And 3 of the group start jogging towards you guys, where the 2 people are putting out the fire, and they come jogging at you guys with the pixes.
I ran to these 2 guys, and I'm like, I grabbed them like really firmly, and I'm like, they're gonna kill you if you don't stop right now, so stop. And then
What do you mean? The entire town will burn down.
Shut the fuck up. Just listen. Trust me right now.
Okay.
Your life is in danger.
They
Okay.
stop. The 3 men with pickaxes come up like, you can't put that fire out. And they're like, okay. The group of 3 is like, good. Spread the word. You have to let the fire burn.
Yeah, we're like, burn! Fire! And then we're like regrouping people.
Yeah, like burn. like
All right,
come with us. And
we're
then
gonna
like,
start
burn.
regrouping people this way, Neil, actually. We're gonna assemble people, tell them they need to be on the
December is like
stop
looking
the
around
fire
like
train.
really confused, and she's like, whenever she can get a chance without like the general populace knowing, she's like, why do we care at all about these people? I don't understand. We're here to get treasure.
We can use
What
them
are we
to
doing?
fight the Slytherin guy.
Why do we care about fighting him?
Then let's get the fuck out right now.
Let's go get. I mean, this is the perfect opportunity where everyone's distracted for us to get into the mines.
All right, let's try to run further away and then go around and go back to the mines.
All right. You guys make it out of town. I mean, it's not that far. It's only 10 buildings on fire, so it's not, it's like 2 blocks.
Away from the crown.
Yeah, so you guys are outside of town now, down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
guys. I guess
Let's go to the mines.
Let's go to the mines.
We have no lantern.
Oh yeah, we do have lanterns.
They're at the end. We just ran.
Did you grab the lanterns as you walked out of your room
Of course
towards the
you-
explosion?
Well,
I
would
wouldn't
I have had one if I was keeping watch?
I don't know. Would you carry a lantern when you're trying to hide in the shadows? You don't normally
Well,
walk
to-
around at
to
night
get
with a lantern.
You're right. I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
There's no way we have a lantern.
None of you guys don't. You don't have
Okay,
lanterns.
are there lanterns near the mines like that people would have been using during the day? They don't. take
You'll
home
find
their
out when you get
lanterns.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you head
mean-
towards the mines.
Okay.
As before, there are 4 mines in close connection. Then there's the road that goes off towards another, and then there's the abandoned road that goes towards the mine that has the Naga in it. So which mine do you head towards?
All right, guys. Should we go check out? Is busy, or should we go into the normal mine?
Normal mine, since for once it's free.
Sure.
Okay.
So let's go into the closest one. Whatever will get us in quicker.
That is one of 3. Which one do you want to do?
This one.
Okay. You guys head towards that mine. You get there,
Do you see
and
any lanterns?
you do indeed see a lantern on the inside that is currently lit.
Perfect.
Perfect.
How convenient.
Yeah. You pluck it off the wall and start walking into the mine. You get
Ta-da.
you get 40 feet in when you come across a person who's kind of leaning up against a wall, looking at you guys as you walk towards them. And he says, "All right, what are you guys doing here?"
We're here to help out with the mining.
He looks at you in silence.
I
December
think
says-
that's my shovel.
December says, "This is our friend. She has a rare disease. She gets confused very easily, and she doesn't have much longer to live. And we've been trying and trying to get down into we've been trying to get down into this mine because there's
Right.
a powder in here that could save her, but no one will ever let us. So we were using that distraction in town where there's
Get
a
out.
giant monster, and
Get
and
out.
the town is burning down. December
Alright.
takes out her crossbow and points it at him.
Yeah,
and says, no.
you were supposed to say.
You get out.
He puts his
She
hands
also
in the
pulls out her
air.
dagger.
Go
Puts his hands
to...
in the air and says, "All right,
Go help them put out the fire.
you're making
Go
a
on.
mistake."
Go help them put out the fire.
He
Why are we
shuffles out of the
making-
mine and runs away.
Wait. Lily asked something before he
I said,
runs away.
why are we making a mistake as you go away?
He doesn't respond.
Well, it sounds
I
like we're
point
on the
my
right track.
dagger at him. I'm like, why are we
No,
making...
He's
yeah,
running.
I don't let him
He's
go.
like
I don't
already
let-
circled around you as you're asking
no,
this.
But Neil, I wouldn't have let him go. I don't want him to go. I'm gonna kill him instead.
All right, so December's telling him to get out. He starts leaving, and you stop him.
Yeah, I'm like, no, December. Like right now in that situation, nobody needs to know we were here ever.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
So I just push it, and then Lily asks your question. I'm like, "Me."
Why? She says, brandishing her tiny dagger, who looks like a kitchen knife.
It's not safe down there. Mines could collapse at any moment, especially if you don't know what you're doing.
There's something more to this mine.
Yeah, that's probably
So,
why you're here.
Are you gonna be our guide then?
Nope.
Okay, so you'd rather die now or die with us down there?
You're seriously gonna kill me?
Yes.
Well, if you want to join our crew, though, you could get a part. You could get a cut.
Yeah, that too.
What are
We
you,
can
pirates or
actually-
something?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. He weighs the decision carefully.
Live and money, or die.
Fuck it. I'll join you guys.
Yeah.
Cool.
Welcome to the crew. And then we start explaining to him the rules of the ship as we walk. We're like, so you're getting
And I say, hey, Tyrant.
healthcare.
Roll for hotness.
What's
Also,
his,
I specifically say, hey, Tyrant, keep an eye on this guy and make sure that he doesn't do anything that looks like he's trying to cause us danger. And if he does, feel free to dispense him.
He notices that I shift my head in such a way that one of my eyes is facing him.
He
'Cause I
rolls a
remember when
6
we
on his
first-
hotness.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Ugu crew it is.
Because I remember, Tyrant, when we first met you, I'm reminding you, you did say that the only reason you wanted to come on this trip was to bash skulls. So this is a skull that you are allowed to bash if he does anything that looks like he's causing us danger.
If not, he's in.
If he does something that looks like he's causing danger, I will bash his skull. Got it.
To us, personally. He can cause danger to anyone else except
If
us.
it looks like he's causing danger in the eyes of you, I will bash his skull.
Perfect.
All right, so you guys, he proceeds to tell you, well, wasn't going to get the gem anyway, so might as well split it this way. At least, what's my cut on the crew, by the way?
The gem! You know the gem?
Please. What's my cut?
Your cut is
Yeah, what's my cut?
you split half of the deal with the. Actually, I don't know. Let's discuss the cut. I have no idea. What's
It's he gets a crew cut. I don't remember.
How much
Not
is
like
the
haircut.
how much is the portion of a crew?
He probably gets a bigger crew cut because he's actually helping us right now.
Yeah,
No?
we can give him a bonus.
Yeah, bonus because you're helping us right now. Crew cut times 2.
How big's the crew?
4 or 5 people. I don't know. Everybody's dead.
We would know these things.
Everyone's dead.
No.
I don't say that.
It's step out of game counting. How many do we have, Neil? We lost like 3.
Yeah, so you're counting them as dead, the people that are resting, waiting for you. You've just
For
written them
now.
off.
No, we lost one for sure, right?
Yeah.
And then
One
we
is
have
gone.
2 waiting for us.
Yeah.
And 4 on the ship waiting for us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we left 4 with the ship so they could sail. So we have 6 crew members and us.
Okay, you've got 1, 2. Oh, he is dead. Never mind.
This other 1, 2, and
1,
nope, yeah,
2,
and 2.
3, 4, 5 crew member. No, 1, 2, 3, 4 crew members plus Jefferson and Hammerfist. Jefferson is potentially a full-time crew member, but I haven't put him into that category yet since it's still uncertain.
Okay.
So I don't know how you guys want to calculate that.
So the way it works is the crew gets 1 share, the ship gets 1 share, we each get 1 share.
Yeah,
And then I get a cut of what the crew gets.
twice.
Plus the bonus, yeah.
He does. Hold on, what's his intelligence?
And that's forever.
4.
Like,
So you tell them that there are? Do you call it? There's 4 members plus Hammerfist and Jefferson. So how many crew members do you tell them you have?
6.
6. Okay, I didn't know if you were counting them. Okay, so 6, 7, 8.
We don't pay Jefferson though.
Yeah, that's true. Jefferson.
So 5.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He counts. I get a third of.
No, not 9. He gets 5. He gets
Yeah.
20% divided by 5 times 2.
20% divided by 5 times 2. So I get. That is not very much.
Yeah, but would you rather die?
I want an even cut. I want just as much as you guys are getting for this.
No.
Well, we have more danger.
I mean, if you kill me, you're not going to be able to find it. These mines are huge. You could wander for a week and not get to the right
give them
place.
a look and I'm like,
Not to mention, it's also guarded on top of that. So
oh, we can dispense.
Oh, that
right,
guy
look.
in town?
All right, look. Don't tell our crew because we don't want them to know you're getting special treatment. But we will contract you as a guide for an extra 50 gold.
I want 10%. 10% of the value of this gem, and that's it.
How much were we getting? Neil? Like
You guys
individual?
are getting what you split
20%
one
each.
crew. Yeah, you each get 20%. He wants 10% of the total value.
I give you guys a look that says
7%.
10%. Otherwise, you're never going to find it down here. Come on. Don't be unreasonable.
Okay, fine. 10%.
Done.
And December gives
He puts his
December
hand
gives
out.
Lily,
that's
December
not
gives Lily a
working.
look like this.
All right. He puts out a hand to shake with you guys.
We shake
Okay.
it.
All right. He starts
I
explaining.
flinch when he
December
does.
crosses her fingers behind her back when she shakes it.
Okay. He starts explaining like the history of the mine and whatnot as you guys walk. He says, "Well, down there should be a couple of guards. You know, they're miners, so they're not that great. It's really just the complexity and the location that makes it so hidden and secret." And you guys proceed. And he follows you, takes you down this path and over this way. And by the time you actually get to where you're going, you're kind of lost. You're not used to living underground. None of you have ever lived underground before. I mean,
I
halflings.
make marks at intersections though, the same way I used to in the other mine.
Last time you were dropping things at intersections.
Is there mud on the ground or anything?
Yeah, but it's kind of like that same. There's like a ½ inch of water on everything, or a
Okay,
quarter inch of
then-
water on everything.
Then I suggest taking mud and put it on the wall with the X, so that it dries off and it does the X on the wall. So
Is it muddy water? Like, could we make a mark with it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we make an R where we make a right turn and an L where we make a left turn on the wall.
Okay.
Hansel and Gretel, yo.
Hansel and Gretel. So you guys are marking your way out, and as you get to the bottom, or as you get to where you're going, he says, "Okay, now up ahead, there should be the boss of everything. We're down here trying to figure out what to do this, and a couple of just, guys to help out, and 3 armed guards.
They're humans?
Yeah, they're all humans. Now the
And
guards we have imported from another town. They're actually." They know what they're doing. The other guys are just miners. And
What's the specialty of the guards? Do they have long-range weapons?
one of them carries an axe, one of them carries a longsword, and one of them carries a war club.
What's that?
It's a club with metal spikes in it.
Okay, I'm gonna go for either the war club or the axe guys.
Well, I'm gonna tell everyone, be careful. First, I'm gonna try sleeping then without sleeping you guys.
Should we try to recruit anyone else for our crew? Do you think anyone else down here would be amenable? New crew member whose name we don't have yet, so I'm going to call you...
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm going to call you Alan, as in Paul Allen.
That's not my name.
Neil? Is your name Neil?
That's not my name.
You look like a guy who's named Neil.
No. No. But you like me to actually tell you my name?
Yes.
If I guess it right, do you go to 7%?
Kind of gives you like a...
Patrick!
No, it's not Patrick. My name is Ivan.
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 That's nice. All right. Do you think anyone else would be interested in working
Joining
along
our
with
crew?
us?
Ivan.
Not particularly.
Then let's dispense of them if you don't mind.
Okay,
He
let's go,
shrugs.
Lily.
I don't really care.
Lily, get your sleep on.
I like this guy.
Alright.
I'm gonna get my sleep on.
Yeah, Ivan's got the right attitude.
Yeah, he's the man.
You guys get to a corner, and he stops you before he goes around. It's like, all right, it's just around this corner. Now, I should also note that we haven't been able to move the gem. We came across some sort of hidden room. It's been excavated. This is actually a full-on built room that we were about to walk into now. We can't find any doors leading out of it, and we have no idea how it got here, but it's here, so we've been really careful not to touch anything. Hopefully one of you guys, I heard you talking about casting spells. Hopefully you can figure out how to get where we need to go. But, all right. And he walks around the corner and says, well, looks like there's been a change of plans, Jake. And you guys walk around it too, and there's a man, kind of a heavy-set guy with a nice fabric on him that's kind of lined with fur. He's got a big bushy beard. He looks to be in his late 40s, early 50s. He's wearing a hat, and you notice that he's fairly clean. There's 3 guys standing around him who look like regular old miners, and the 3 fighters that he was talking about, they're all in armor with their weapons at their sides. They look at you. The fighters immediately just draw their weapons. They don't attack, but they draw their weapons. Do you cast a spell?
Cast sleep.
Roll 2d4.
Yeah, Jake. Change of mind.
Goodbye, Jake.
On them, not us.
Right, 5. The 3
Oh, the miners are gonna fall asleep and the fighters are gonna stay awake.
3 miners. 2 of the miners pass out instantly.
Well, still less people to deal
Actually,
with.
wait a minute. Do all 3? Is their saving throw that bad? It might be that bad. All 3 miners fall asleep. The guy who was called Jake passes out as well, and the 3 fighters are left standing. And they kind of exchange looks and take a step backwards. You see this room.
Exit the gut.
No, I say we give them. Let's give them the join or die.
Hold on. Let me explain what you guys are looking at first. This is a room that's 30 feet across. It is made of very nice stone, all carefully carved and put next to each other, despite the fact that you're inside of a mountain where the ground could just normally be stone. But this looks like chunks of stone that are, the ones near you are marred with mud and dirt, but you can notice around the room that it's actually a white stone. They're all laid next to each other with some mortar in between. In the very center of the room is a pedestal that comes out about hip height, so 2.5 feet or so off the ground. And on top of it is a gem about this big that's sitting on a small iron tripod that holds up the gem.
We found it.
That's small.
This is for a gem. This is huge. Have you ever seen a diamond this big?
No.
It's
But
massive.
why are they proceeding to excavation?
Because he said they couldn't remove it for some reason. So, do we give them the join or die, or do we just dispense of them?
Die.
Die.
Okay. December, I guess.
Rolls for initiative.
Glitter dust.
But I've had my crossbow at the ready since we came into the cave, just in case that helps at all.
It does. There's a specific rule in here that says fighters who specialize in bow or crossbow, if they have their weapon notched and ready, can get it. I guess you guys could be initiating combat by you shooting at them. That would make sense. So I guess you fire before combat begins.
Glitter dust.
Yeah, go ahead.
D20 plus 5? Or no, not 5.
Don't remember what your
My
bonuses are.
speed is... Wait.
It's under missile adjust, which is below your HP. Whatever that is.
Oh, missile adjust is plus 5, so I was right.
Yeah, D20 plus 5 then. Yes, ma'am.
25!
25? Did you roll a natural? Holy crap.
Nice.
One of the guys, the guy you hit is
can
just
we-
in chainmail, so that's
Just
double
1
crit.
second.
Yeah.
I need to take a moment to point out that I believe my last roll was a natural 0
Yeah.
or a 1.
Natural
A
1,
one that-
adjusted 0.
One.
Adjusted 0, and this is a natural 20, adjusted 25. So this is the life of December. Thank you very much. Anyways, continue.
That's a double crit. Do 3 times damage dice. So 3d3, I believe.
Almost like dice are random.
1 on each.
Ooh,
Of course.
take that, December.
Dang it.
So he gets rocked in his toenail. Neil, how painful is it when it gets flipped back like that? Is it?
On a
It's
scale of
quite
1 to
painful.
10.
It is quite painful. He makes his save versus death and fails it.
Toenail.
Yeah,
Give me a
crit it.
d10 for location and a d6 for severity.
Come on, December.
Oops.
In the head.
Location 6. Severity d6. Ooh.
Yeah!
Woo!
That's exciting.
Piercing versus humanoids in the torso. Shield damage. Torso struck. 2/3 movement and minor bleeding. So he takes it to his gut. No, torso is upper gut, I guess. He takes it right in the rib cage. Kind of bends over in pain. And
That's
now
gonna
you
hurt.
guys roll initiative for combat.
Already did it.
Already did it.
Well, you guys are special then.
I am.
Should we take a break?
10.
Oh, yeah, we should absolutely take a break right now.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
brilliant idea.
Okay. When we get back, we fight more.
Yeah. See you guys in a few minutes.
Baby.